on your chin. Oh, yeah. This is the Goin Deep Show.
Can we just talk about boobies and stuff? Listen, or just Trump should go back to talking about boobies. That's what I did trust him on. He was a master in the booby department. He was. When he was
speaking of boobies,
yeah, talk to me.
And you know, I told you last night I rewatched Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I love him. Best set of one of the greatest set of boobies ever.
Spicoli's bedroom, all the Playboy issue centerfolds are up on the wall.
Yes.
And Mr. Hand's like walking out of there like a I think he looked in and like going, I have that issue at home, a Playboy.
That's one of the reasons I like to go to the Lucky Bunny.
Oh,
they got all the Playboys all over the place. They took, I mean, the American Kitchen was kind of like a classy, kind of like a.
They had good burgers
nice
and everything.
Place and good meal and stuff there, but they kind of took it and went to. We need a man's bar, which don't get me wrong, I love it. I do. I'm a big fan. I'm a big firm believer in having things that guys aren't criticized for, just places I can go and bitches shut the fuck up about it. Okay? Period. I don't need to hear. That's the quickest way to get a guy to turn the other way, turn and run, is to just like piss and moan about some shit that you think I should do. It just is never going to happen. It's never going to happen. We need a palate cleanser. Let's play something here. Okay, this is something to do. This is I think how you keep a girlfriend, right? Here's what you do. You don't do what this chick says.
He won't have, because he want to have sex with me. I'm not going to have sex with Milton because he don't wash his ass. So when
I'm not going to have sex with Milton because he don't wash his ass.
She must be wanting to toss a salad. Or?
She has a T-shirt that says Milton, wash your ass. Yeah, look at her. Let's rewind this. This is fucking.
Damn.
This is too good. She came
Springer.
She came fucking prepared. This is the Maury Povich show.
Oh.
Listen to this.
He's still
on? Because he want to have sex with me. I'm not going to have sex with Milton because he don't wash his ass. So when
Wonder how many of those she sold.
Milton, wash your ass.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
Did you see that U2 is going to be knighthooded or some shit like that?
No.
Yeah, they...
what's your take on all these ceremonial things and all that, you know?
I mean, some of it is pomps and circumstance and...
Have they introduced the new inductees to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet? I know we did talk about the nominees, but when do they announce the people who are actually going in?
Take a look here real quick.
Because that is going to be...
And actually, was it Stern was talking about who should go in, who shouldn't?
I think Soundgarden's got to get in. I do.
Well, and they should have been in before. And that's a huge agreement.
Soundgarden's got to get in. I've still been playing with my balls, my playlist.
See, and it doesn't normally come up when I tell it to do that.
It's been kind of censoring itself, I think. Hey Siri, play with my balls.
All right, so still jump to the fan vote.
Here's with my balls.
Oh, so I guess he did play it today. He did say it.
Well, but if I do it on mine,
yeah, baby.
Because I say that one other. All right, so it is still the fan votes going on.
We're going to play a little quiz with you since you go to the gym all the time.
So I actually did watch the Robbie Williams story. Monk, it's and actually I forgot about him hanging out with Oasis. So pick up once per day all through April the 21st.
21st, okay.
Yep, so next month.
I'm going to have a quiz for you right now. How do you avoid being the pervy creep at the gym? Like, if you were to take a blind stab, I'm going to play a video for you and show you. It's just a guy talking, but
right.
You're going to because
don't stare.
You go to the gym and you see these women dressed in their fucking yoga pants and shit and their shorts and their butts hanging out. My favorite is watching the CrossFit girls with the rubber bands going snapped up in their cooch. You ever seen this? They get snapped in the snapper. You ever seen those?
No, well, Not at the Y. No, I've not
the
seen it happen.
The CrossFit ones are hilarious. They're doing the rubber band thing and assisting themselves with the pull-ups, and then they go, "Pow!" and just fucking snaps them right in the cooch. It's fucking great.
I don't know what's worse, if that happens to a woman or a guy, man. Either way sounds painful.
You ever got hit in the nuts, man, and you can feel it in your throat?
Oh, who hasn't? Who hasn't stopped short on their bike and hit the bar? Why is it that men's bike have that bar where you can ram your nuts into, and women have that scoop out where you can't hit? Yeah, that is a good. Yeah. Why is that? It should be the other way around. Exactly.
I mean, it looks a little femmy when you hit the little one. I mean, but that's a well-established thing. If it was the other way around, would that one not look so feminine? I
don't know what it was back in the day, but it was like, oh yeah, I lost my virginity because I broke my hymen on the
goddamn bar.
The bar of the bike or riding a horseback.
So I got this guy here. He knows how to avoid being perved.
I nearly died for being a pervert. I was at the gym and there was a girl squatting and I looked at her for 1 second before I was like, oh, don't get caught staring. When I looked down and I saw that she was recording the workout and I was like, I'm definitely in frame just standing there. So I was like, okay, I need to delete that video. So I snuck up. She's facing away squatting and I tried to stop the video. And in the distance I heard, oi, mate, what are you doing with my girlfriend's phone? And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? This fridge of a man grabs me by the neck and he goes, were you trying to send that video of her squatting to you creep? And I just froze. I was a deer in the headlights and I just said, oh, I thought it was my phone. I thought it was my phone. That was the best I could come up with. And he's like holding me like Darth Vader. All the people in the gym are now watching. I'm just thinking, if he assaults me right now, we're going to go to court. There's no way I'm winning that case. Look at me, I'm not in shape. I look like I go to the gym to start women squatting. I'm thinking hopefully he'll just end it all. One quick punch, I'm done. But then I'm like, so he gets to be the hero that kills perverts, and I'm the pervert. That's my legacy forever. His girlfriend takes off her headphones, turns around and goes, babe, what's going on? And he goes, this creep was trying to take your phone to watch videos of you squat. And I'm just like, I'm so sorry. I thought it was my phone. I thought it was my phone. She looks me up and down and she goes to her boyfriend, babe, I think he's a bit special. Let him go. And he looks me up and down and he goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry, bud. That's her phone, not your phone. I'm nodding, being like, okay, got it. And he rubs my head like I'm a golden retriever. He leaves me alone and he goes to the rest of the gym. Everyone, he means no harm. So you're telling me he looked at me once, no questions asked, and he thinks I have special needs?
So that's how you avoid getting,
No, when I'm
act like a goddamn retard and you're fine.
It is one of those deals when you go, there's certain exercises, like if you're doing the butterfly machine and the military press, those are right across from each other. So whether it's you're there and another dude's right across from you or whatever, it's kind of awkward there for that exercise. But you get to know everybody, the regulars that are there, and everybody's kind of cool. So,
yeah, I don't know. I don't like to interact with people when I'm at the gym. I mean, if I go on to the Planet Fitness and I get on the treadmill or I get on a bike or something, I just don't want to. I want to put my headphones on. I just want to focus and get shit done.
Same here. I'm in and out. I watch people that are there just to socialize and are there for like 2 hours, or they're there 3 or 4 times out of the day, and it's ridiculous.
It's too much, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so you failed on that one. You didn't come up with act like a retard. The next one is, how do you get out of a ticket if you get pulled over?
Why would I act like a retard?
No, I'm not talking about you. I said, how would you?
I just don't make eye contact. I'm not staring at people. I don't act like a perv.
Right, but that wasn't the question.
He said, I'm not.
If it was, do you stare like a perv at the thing? No, we got to set this up. This would be a great quiz game for people. How do you get out of being called a perv?
How do you get out of it?
That's kind of what I mean. Yeah.
No,
how do you get out of a ticket? How do you get out of it? How do you get out of a ticket when you get pulled over? Or how do you try to get out of a ticket when you get pulled over?
Well, I'm not going to jerk off the cop. That's for fucking sure.
All right, listen to this one.
I just shit myself 10 minutes before I got pulled over, and I had to tell the officer, I was like, I'm trying to get home, and he's like, why? And I'm like, I just shit myself. I literally sitting in my shit right now, and he's still giving me a ticket. So embarrassed, and he's fucking cute too. I fucking cannot. It's alright.
We're doing like traffic enforcement right now, and they're pretty strict on it, so I already gave some warnings. Best of luck with the situation. Trust me, don't be embarrassed. I've seen it all. Okay?
I can't believe he gave me a ticket when I just confessed I shit my pants.
I'm sorry, but
It's okay.
honestly, I'm sorry. Like I've given too many warnings today.
It's alright.
All right.
That's fine.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
He
How do you-
ran out of his quota of warnings.
Sorry, we had too many warnings today. We can't warn anymore. We're out of warnings.
I actually, with driving with work, I've listened to a lot of the YouTube, like the pullovers and, the people that are drunk driving and trying to get out of it. It's fucking funny ass shit that people try to get, chicks trying to hit on the officers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Women can get away with that stuff. This is
Yeah.
why because you can use your titties to get out of tickets. Come on now, right?
There was one that was the cop and the chick that he pulled over. They ended up they're dating now and everything after the fact. It was like Florida, of course.
You're going to be a good one to ask on this, okay? Because I went to the Twin Peaks with Erasure before. What day was it? We went down to a concert.
Last week you went to
It
go
was
see
a helmet. Yeah, it was fucking awesome. It was great. That venue, man. Have you been to the Magic Bag down there?
Yes.
It's such a tiny little venue. I loved it.
Saw Edie Brickell there. And
Did you really?
And then actually I did see Chris Robinson when he was married to Kate Hudson, and she was off to the side of the stage there.
Are you shitting
And I
me?
really wanted just to run up and meet her.
My God.
So she's still fucking awesome.
Dude, she's great.
So-
Holy shit, man.
Yeah.
Damn, because that's a tiny little venue. It
Yeah.
was really good. But Edie Brickell was she's married to, or was married to Paul Simon.
Still is married to
Still
Paul
is.
Simon.
Nice.
This was back, local recording studio, Reed Recording. His wife, Becca, she went with me to go see Edie Brickell. And that's just when they first started dating and everything. So, I mean, it was like, Andy, do you mind? Nobody else likes Edie Brickell, and I needed somebody to use the ticket, so she went
she's
with.
pretty good.
Yeah. So,
She's got good shit. I listen to all sorts of music, man, except country.
well, I was listening to it. I was watching some videos last night, and it was like some of the bands that you, like 8 bands you may or may not have known about, like Nazareth, UFO. There was Budgie was the name of one of them that I never heard before. These are bands that back in the 70s that either inspired or other artists, you know, that like Metallica and Iron Maiden and different things like that. So there was like Winter Ash was one.
There's so many great bands that
Yeah, these are all like bands that maybe had one hit wonder, but Poco was one of them that inspired the Eagles and everything like that. So I was going down that rabbit hole last night.
Looking for anything new though is hard to do because the algorithm it tries to give you stuff that you know is similar to other things. Which when we had Pandora back in the day, I don't know if do you still use Pandora? Or have you gotten? I have not used Pandora in a long time.
Yeah, it's been forever. I do use Spotify once in a while because my kid uses it to listen to stuff when we're passing stuff back and forth. And then Amazon, I've used that, and that comes up with a little bit better playlists at time when it comes to it. So the
algorithm, the way it kind of like figured out what you like and what your tastes were when using Pandora was like, oh, that's cool. It had a little novelty to it. But I think what it's done now, it brings back stuff through my Apple Music that it tries to do the same kind of thing. It does a decent job with it. But the way that there's a video I'm going to have to send you, have to find it. It's a guy showing you how the music all sounds the same. How it all...
Well, the 4 chords or 3 chords or whatever, you can, play a lot of songs based off of that algorithm. I was listening to one, it was like where psychedelia started. And most people think of Genesis and Frank Zappa and all the, different things, but actually there was some classical music that actually is the forerunner for psychedelia. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, this composer was theater of the mind, and between the art scene and everything else in France. And yeah, I was like, holy shit, never would have thought of that. So it's amazing. People think of the Beatles and,
and it's way before that.
Yeah, way before that, before Beach Boys got into, their pet sounds and everything else, trying to outdo the Beatles. And
so there's one song that has been on the radio probably for the last year to 2 years now that I just cannot stand. It's that Benson Boone fucking song where he's screaming like a fucking idiot. Okay. And here's the example of what I'm gonna play it. Okay. Not the song. I'm just gonna play him screaming like an idiot. Okay. This right here.
Please stay.
oh,
I need to walk on. Don't break.
Right? This fucking song. This fucking song, if I hear it another goddamn time, I'm gonna stab my fucking ears out. I can't stand this fucking stupid ass song.
and I guess I don't listen to that shit.
At my office, I have to have the headphones with me because if over the speakers in the building play this or any like music that I can't, it just drives me up a fucking wall. You know this song though. You had to hear that song.
I've heard it a few times, but I don't. And I know he's popular with a lot of people, but he's not something I go to. I mean, my musical taste is pretty out there, and I'm always looking for different shit to listen to. But back to algorithms, it's amazing to me. Like you'll choose like your PlayStation, which kind of or playlist on iTunes, and it'll kind of go through what you've been listening to, and it'll add. So once in a while you get something, but a lot of it's slow. It's not heavy rock. It's not like I was just going through a Ramones phase the other day.
I need to go back. There's a lot of bands that I want to go back and revisit.
Yeah.
And you forget sometimes what all the bands that are out there that you haven't. I love these guys. I haven't heard them in so long. And you go back and half the time you forget to go even hear them again. Like I'm going to go to new on my Apple Music right now just to see what it comes up with if it's for me. Metallica live just came out with a new album. Metallica live. Black Keys, new Black Keys.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that. They're not bad.
Well,
Rush 50. One thing I've been wanting to play this clip for a while. This is a podcast. I can't remember what the hell the comedian's name is. He just hosted Saturday Night Live a week or so ago.
Oh, Bill Burr?
No, it was the week before.
Or the other.
It's not Shane Gillis. Is it Shane Gillis? Maybe
Might be Shane Gillis, but Bill Burr, who just has been like the top guy about Musk and everything else.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
So, Envy and None, I turned you on to those guys. Their album's coming out at the end of the month.
So Louis C.K. is on his podcast, and they're going to cut to do an ad. Okay, and this is my take on it. I love this. I love how you get to put on the spot. Okay, listen to this.
So let's do this.
Yeah.
We're going to read some ads.
Okay.
All right. And then we're going to switch over to the Patreon for the last part. So join the Patreon if you want.
Why do you make them go on Patreon?
That way.
That way what?
It's good.
You need the money?
Yes.
Really? The ads and the Patreon? You're going to make them listen to ads then switch to Patreon?
Hold on. This is
like when I watch a fucking fight on DAZN, which I pay for, and there's a fucking ad between the rounds.
Hold on.
Is it subscription or is it fucking ads?
Shit, there's 3 ads. Hold on.
You don't have to put this on Patreon. You don't have to. You don't need the money,
not for me.
Shane Gillis.
Matt and Sean need it. Matt's
much,
got a family.
How much do you get for Patreon? How much really?
I'll tell you.
You tell me. How much do you think you'll make on this on Patreon?
If 1,000 people join the Patreon, it's $5 a month.
It's $5,000 a month. And then you think they 12. Just stay there.
And then, they like it.
But you think 1,000 people will join your Patreon? 5,000 new people because of this?
I wish you would stop this. Guys,
I will
support the greatest history podcast.
$5,000 a month
Guys,
to keep this content free.
This could be the greatest history podcast of all time. And thank Christ, it's brought to you by Manscaped. It was such a mistake to try to do ads at the end of this.
I love that part. It was such a mistake to try to do this. Oh my God.
So you mentioned about new stuff. Did you see Rush has got a 50th?
Yeah, it's up on my screen right now. Yeah,
that's not just saved it.
Yep, that's. I'm looking like look at.
And that's right. Yeah, the black keys are right above it. Jonas
It knows
Brothers,
our brain algorithms, man. We were literally
Eric
looking at the
Church,
same fucking thing. It's crazy.
Morgan Wallen's got a new thing coming out.
As we were
Metallica
looking
One
at that.
Live.
Do you remember we had a clip of James Hetfield, and it was just him saying, "Ooh yeah." It's like one of my favorite clips. I gotta fucking find this thing. Ooh yeah.
Please.
Yeah. It's,
Dad, can we go to get some ice cream?
Please.
Come on, Dad. I really want sprinkles.
Please.
That's what it's like to me. I can't stand it. Ugh. I want to play a 19-second clip of a guy getting something jammed up his schnoz. Here we go. This is an old clip.
Is that like a booger?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. Yeah, is it over? Take it out. Take it out. Oh God. I'm done.
Oh, Jesus. Help me, please. And Bunny's falling down the steps.
Oh, here's another. We'll wrap up with a couple more clips. This is a woman. She's confronting like, two people getting married, and she has the groom's baby in her belly. She's the side piece, and she's knocked up. Listen to this. This is a fucking good one because this bitch goes crazy.
Husband, but do you earnestly promise before God and these witnesses that you will love her, love him, comfort him, honor, and obey him?
Really, Anthony? You act like you don't know me. What, you didn't take your psych meds today?
And
After you got on my eye? And I got your baby here?
All the duty.
Anthony, I know you hear me. You better get out of my mama worried. What is wrong with you?
I saw something today that I was just like, oh God, I kind of wish I didn't see this. It was.
Did you walk in on your parents having sex again?
No, I only heard him. It was this guy. He does a bit about race stuff, and it was just like, oh God, it was people saying that white supremacy is like the worst thing, and then he just shows clips upon clips upon clips of black on black crime and all this shit. It was just like, oh my God, it was so bad. He's like, where's all the white on white crime videos? Where's all the? It's like so revealing.
Pete Hegseth has got them all. After all, because they took down all the stuff for Jackie Robinson and.
Oh yeah, they backpedaled pretty hard on that.
Yeah, there's
white people on white people crime is way more intense. There's military grade fucking weaponry involved. Think about it.
Yeah. And then they blame it on the Italians, you know. So go green tonight.
Yeah, final words. Go green.
Go green. Let's get them in Michigan playing against each other in this March fucking madness.
Madness. It's the madness of March. What are my final words? There's going to be fights at the bar from here until the end of eternity, okay? Get the full story, you dumb cunts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? And you fucking smart cunts still get the story as well. And for those of you who just don't get it, go fuck yourself.
That's with a capital F, capital U, capital
all the
C,
capitals.
capital K.
I'm the kid. This is Going Deep Show. I think we're up to like 2,200, almost 230.
Damn.
2230.
We're cruising along this show.
Getting up in there. If you'd like to reach us, Studio Going Deep Show, I'm using some advanced Chat GPT stuff to get some things kind of moving in a direction that I'll talk about later. It's pretty interesting. I like it. I'm automating a lot of things.
Oh, fuck.
Even more so now than I have. It's great. It's super great. So if you want to be a big fat nerd, get a hold of me and I'll tell you about it. For the rest of the crew and all of our pals across the land, thank you for tuning in. We love you a long time. you to the next one.